was junior year, and I was drowning in AP Chem. I'm talking, eyes glazing over at the periodic table kind of drowning. My teacher, Mr. Henderson, was the kind of guy who drank lukewarm coffee and lived to see students sweat. I had a massive lab report due, and because I'd spent the weekend binge-watching a series instead of calculating molar mass, I was toast. Henderson had this ancient desktop in the back of the lab. It looked like it belonged in a museum, but it held the holy grail, the digital submission portal. I knew if I could just tweak the timestamp on my late file, I'd avoid the 20% penalty that was standing between me and a passing grade. After school, I snuck back into the lab under the guise of looking for my lost AirPod. The room smelled like sulfur and old floor wax. Henderson was in the teacher's lounge, so I had maybe 5 minutes. I sat at the prehistoric PC and started poking around. I'm no hacker, I just know how to use Inspect Element. But the school's security was basically a screen door with a keep out sign. Just as I found the directory, I heard Henderson's heavy footsteps in the hall. Panic mode activated. My hands were shaking so hard, I accidentally dragged a massive, corrupted folder into the root system. The screen flickered, a weird buzzing sound came from the tower. And then, total silence. The monitor went black. A faint smell of toasted electronics filled the air. I bolted. The next morning, the principal announced over the PA that the school's entire internal network was down. No grades, no attendance, and best of all, no midterm exams for the rest of the week, because the digital testing keys were wiped. By lunch, the rumor mill was spinning. Somehow, word leaked that I was the last one seen in the lab. Instead of being a pariah, I was a god. People were high-fiving me in the halls, calling me the grid breaker. Even the cheerleaders were nodding at me. Henderson knew. He gave me a look during study hall that could have melted lead, but since the official cause was an unfortunate hardware failure, he couldn't prove a thing. I had to retake the lab, but honestly, being the guy who bought the entire school a 5-day weekend was worth every Saturday detention.